Hey guys, hope everyone is doing good. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then welcome. So here we are at the end of this year, you guys. End of 2020. Yeah. Yeah. So I am doing my yearly favorites a little bit different this year. I usually do just my overall general favorites, but every blue moon, I've noticed I do this a lot during even number years, but I'm going to be doing just my top 20 products of 2020. And you guys know I try a lot of products, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of really narrow things down this year to just my top 20 products. These are products that have been in my rotation for the majority of the year, stuff that I keep reaching for because the results are so good. You guys know that I always talk about like my Shea Moisture, Superfruit Leave-In, my Aloemint shampoo, stuff like that are on my favorites. But I am not going to be mentioning products that are discontinued. And yes, Aloemint is gone, you guys. I'm so sad. One of you actually told me that very depressing news this year. So 2020, just yeah. So Aloemint is no longer in business from what I've heard. I've been using Aloemint since 2006, so that one hurt very badly. But I just want to mention stuff that is readily available for you to check out now if you're interested in it, and knock on all the wood I possibly can that none of these get discontinued. So with that being said, let's jump in with the product category that I start my wash day with every time, and that is pre-poos. So I mentioned Suave Everlasting Sunshine. I've heard here and there that it's not technically discontinued. For all intents and purposes, for me, I haven't seen it in stores in years, and I only see it online on Amazon like once every 8 months or so. So it might as well be discontinued. This has been a nice replacement that is very easy to find. I see this everywhere I go pretty much. Walmart, sometimes I see it at Target. Target's kind of weird about carrying Suave. I don't see it there a lot. But Walmart, pretty much every grocery store, every drugstore, you're going to see this. And it's the Suave Daily Clarifying Conditioner. And don't let clarifying scare you away. It's not going to strip your hair at all. It's just not a very thick, heavy conditioner. So a lot of people use this for co-washing. It does a good job for them. But I use it for detangling my dry hair. If this is the first video that you're seeing of mine, with my routine, I start every wash day by dousing my dry hair in a nice runny cheapy conditioner like Suave, so that I can really help to get through my tangles and remove my shed hair. And this does a fantastic job. It's very thin, so it's perfect for moving through even really matted sections of hair, and it's very affordable, so you can go to town, which I do. I take down like 1 bottle of these every couple of wash days. So affordable, moisturizing, and provides tons of slip. And my second favorite pre-poo that I found myself reaching for time and time again and being impressed with every time that it touched my hair is the OGX silicone-free Shea Soft and Smooth Conditioner. I love this. I hope this is still being made. I haven't kept an eye out for it because I haven't really been, of course, going out as much this year like many of us have been, so I haven't really been taking my normal leisurely strolls down the hair product aisle as much in 2020. But I had a few of these, and this is actually my last bottle, so I'm hoping it's still being made. But this is one of, if not the only, silicone-free product from the OGX brand. The packaging for these are very cute, but they are chock full of cones, which my hair is generally not a fan of. But this one is very softening. It's thicker than my normal pre-poos, but it still moves through my hair very well. So in addition to my hair already being detangled after pre-pooing with this, it's left with such a moisturized foundation that I can go into even using a clarifying shampoo. And since it's already prepped with this, my hair just feels wonderful from the start of my wash day all the way on through. So this stuff is amazing. I'm actually going to be using this when I wash my hair in the next couple of days. You guys are going to see this tomorrow. I'm hoping. I'm filming this on December 30th, so like right in there. So my goal is to have this up and edited by tomorrow, the 31st. So at this point, I'm over 2 months of keeping my hair straight, and I filmed a video with my top 5 tips on how I have been miraculously able to keep my hair straight for this long. But it's not going to be up for a while because I'm thinking about doing my whole straight hair thing in chronological order, all the way from actually straightening my hair to that video, and there's a few in between there, so we'll see how that goes. But when I go back curly in the very near future, I'm going to be using this to get things started. This is going to be the first water-based moisturizing curly hair product to touch my hair since October. So that's how much I love this product, because I'm really gonna be counting on it to get my curls starting to come back and also help to detangle, because my hair is very curly at the roots, just like the relaxer days. I have like new growth since it's been so long, and it is not gonna be fun to detangle. So this is gonna be fantastic in helping me to gently get that whole process started after such a long time of my hair not being exposed to any water-based products, in a gentle way to help me move through that line where the straight and the curly hair meet. So moving right into cleansers, one that I just reviewed, so I'll post a little eye up here in case you haven't seen this review yet, and also reviews for any of the products that I'm talking about today. I'd say about 80% of the products that I'm showing you guys I've already done full reviews on, so they will be in the description box if I have a review for them. And it is the Koils by Nature Refreshing Anti-Dandruff Hair and Scalp Cleanser in the tea tree mint variety, and they also have a fragrance free and a scalp nourishment version, I believe. But the thing that makes this stuff so interesting is it is actually a foam cleanser, and I have never used any type of foam product besides like a roller setting foam. I've gotten a ton of use out of this over the years. As you can see, I haven't even gotten to the halfway point on this product yet. It is so concentrated, and it is just very, very moisturizing and soothing to the scalp. And although I don't have dandruff, I do get a dry scalp every once in a while, so this is very soothing and refreshing. You guys know I go to town with the amount of product that I use, but this cleanses my hair very well while also leaving it very soft upon rinsing, which is not something that you encounter all the time with cleansers. Plus, it's very affordable. I think this is $10 on their website, so very good, very economical, and it's fun to use. Now this puppy is in some old vintage packaging. This is another cleanser that I have used so many times over the years, but I have a ton left because I don't go through shampoos nearly as quickly as I do deep conditioners and all that fun stuff. And this is the Baskin Bloom Essentials Gentle Herbal Sulfate Free Cleanser. I love this shampoo. It has Rasul clay as well as a bunch of Ayurvedic ingredients and nourishing extracts. And again, it cleanses my hair phenomenally. It leaves my hair softer than before I actually begin shampooing, which again, very, very rare for a shampoo. Very weird, very amazing. This stuff is such a good base to any deep conditioner that I follow it up with. It's so good, so nourishing to my hair and scalp. This is definitely like a desert island category product for sure. And rounding out my favorite cleansers of 2020, you guys know the Sarenzo Beauty Clay Wash. I also mentioned this product recently in my Chocolate Kingston Curls Clay Wash kind of battle of the clay washes video, where I do a review of one of her clay washes on this side and another Chocolate Kingston Curls clay wash on the other, to see how they kind of perform head to head. But even though those were cool, this is still my #1 top tier clay wash. I would use this every single wash day, except the owner, Sarah, told me that's not a good idea because it has a lot of clays in there. So using it too often might be just like overdoing it a lot. But I always go to this, and it is a great resetter. So if your hair is feeling off, if your normal products aren't responding well, if something just feels like it's not quite right, whenever my hair is feeling funny, this is one of the first things I do is use this clay wash to see if that helps. And very often it does help to reset things and get me back on track. And the thing that makes this clay wash very unique is that it has a cleansing base to it. So it actually has a light foam, so it really cleanses the hair well. This one leaves my curls feeling tighter if they've lost elasticity, and feeling like a soft little cloud. So I just love this stuff. Moving into deep conditioners, probably my favorite deep conditioner of 2020 is the Ecoslay Banana Cream Deep Conditioner. I have been thoroughly impressed with Ecoslay this year. I've tried 3 products from her so far, and I can't wait to experiment with the others that I have in my refrigerator in 2021. But this stuff has been a total all-star. Not only does it make a phenomenal deep conditioner, but you can also use it as a leave-in. And anytime I can get multiple uses out of a product, I feel like that's another way for me to get my money's worth. So I did try it as a leave-in, and it did a great job. I actually paired it with another Ecoslay product that we're going to be talking about. But yeah, this is great. It comes in 16 beautiful ounces. I'm still in my first jar, even though I have a backup. I've gotten maybe like 5 uses out of this, and I'm like at the halfway point still, and you guys know I'm super heavy-handed, so the fact that this has so much product left for me is amazing. The way that it's formulated is just goes so far for me and be able to really get a lot of mileage out of this product. So it leaves my hair feeling so soft. My curls are really plump and juicy when I use this deep conditioner, and it's also a major bonus that you can use it as a leave-in as well. Now the product that one was competing for my top tier deep conditioner title is the Uniqurl Aloemint Moisturizing and Silkening Deep Conditioner. I have been obsessed with this product since it first laid itself on my strands. It moisturizes my hair so well. My hair, I finally found out after years and years, I'm pretty sure is low porosity. So I do encounter some products just sitting on top of my hair. Not this one. This deep conditioner melts into my strands so well, and it leaves my hair feeling very silky, which for someone who has very coarse hair like myself is not something that you encounter all the time with products. It makes my hair feel so smooth and hydrated and luscious. Even upon rinsing it out, that's the true test of an awesome deep conditioner. If your hair still feels amazing when all the product is rinsed out, you know you have a winner, and this one is definitely it. Now on the total opposite end of the spectrum when it comes to fragrance, this one is heavily scented with the delicious fragrance of like a lemon sugary bakery dream explosion. It smells so good. It's very desserty and sweet, and I just love this. So maybe I'll do an official head-to-head with the Uniqurl deep conditioner and the Ecoslay next year to kind of see how they do on my hair, like official head-to-head. So I think I'm gonna do that. That'll be fun. Another deep conditioner that I have really enjoyed this year is from Product Junkie Naturals. This is their Fenugreek and Burdock root Ayurvedic deep conditioner, and it is protein free, which is awesome. So if you are someone who is going to be following up a protein treatment and you're looking for a product that's not going to add any more protein to your hair so you can maintain a nice protein moisture balance, this one would be a good option since it is protein free and the Ayurvedic ingredients are really good not only for your hair but your scalp as well. And this brand is coconut oil free, so I know that a lot of people have adverse reactions to coconut oil, so the fact that this entire line is free of that ingredient is something I think is really unique and cool. So I filmed a review on this product, so that should be coming in the next few weeks, I think. And I really love Fenugreek. I'm going to be doing a Fenugreek challenge in February. I'm going to be using all products for each step of my wash day is going to contain Fenugreek. So that's going to be my February Fenugreek challenge, so I cannot wait to make a video about that. But this is definitely going to be a very big part of that whole month of Fenugreek goodness. But yeah, this smells really good also. It smells like lemongrass, which is one of my favorite calming relaxation scents. As I mentioned in a few of my previous videos, I am an ambassador for Product Junkie Naturals, so if you use my code up here, you can save some money on your order, so I'll be sure to post that information above. But yeah, really solid, awesome deep conditioner, and I cannot wait to dive into it for Fenugreek February. And rounding out my favorite deep conditioners for 2020 is my boo, the Baskin Brahmi Root Hair Mask. This is such a staple in my routine. This is another product that I use when my hair is just feeling really off because it has such a well-rounded mix of ingredients. You've got your honey, you've got Ayurvedic ingredients, humectants, so it just gives you a really well-rounded experience when you are deep conditioning your hair. It helps when my curls are feeling really limp and they need a little extra strength. When my hair is feeling dry, it just kind of ticks all those boxes. And it comes in 12 ounces. Anytime I see a deep conditioner over 8 ounces, I get excited. So this one is another one that I get maybe 4 or 5 uses out of per jar. Love this. Baskin Bloom is one of my favorite brands, and this has been a staple for me for the past like 2 years or so. Really good. Speaking of protein treatments, my #1 protein treatment that has still been at the top of my list for the past few years is the ApHogee Keratin 2-Minute Reconstructor. So this one is not to be confused with the 2-step protein treatment, which I consider like the Thanos of protein treatments. Like that's the top of protein treatments. I've never used that one. That one kind of scares me, but I know it works for a ton of different people with extreme damage, but it just scares me. So this one is a nice kind of middle ground, if you will, for protein treatments. So it's not like a light protein treatment. It's much more concentrated. It has a bunch of different proteins. All I do is I will shampoo my hair, and then apply this, and I probably leave it on for longer than 2 minutes because the time it takes to even apply to all my hair, we're looking at maybe 5-10 minutes tops. So then I will rinse this right out and go into my deep conditioner. And this is one of the few products that I notice immediate results. I know when I start to see those little Cheerio curls everywhere, or when I'm seeing a lot of ends popping off, or just feeling really bad, that it's time to do a protein treatment. I always say every year I'm going to use it more, but hopefully in 2021 I will actually use this more. And this is available at Sally Beauty, so I usually stock up on this when they have their end of the year sale. They did it kind of weird this year. They did a few 50% off days, but I don't know if they did it for every category, but that's when I normally stock up on my protein treatment here, and I still have a few left over from 2019's Black Friday. So yeah, so moving into my favorite leave-in conditioner that is still available and not discontinued, my Sultanicals Frizz Whiz Curl Defining Leave-In Conditioner. This stuff is so amazing. I actually went through a full salon size of it, and now I'm already halfway through the second salon size that I have. So pretty much I am obsessed with this. In the name it says that it's specifically a curl defining leave-in. So this is one that I tend to reach for time and time again when I'm doing a wash and go, because it gives me a head start on really nice curl definition before styling my hair into a wash and go. I've used this on dry hair when I need to refresh, or when my curls are feeling a little like meh, and I just find that it plays well with a variety of different brands that I pair with it, and I can just count on it to leave my hair feeling very, very soft. It absorbs very well, and it smells good. Another winner from Baskin Bloom is their More Moisture Cream. This is another product that I can use a ton of different ways. I can use it as a leave-in conditioner, but my favorite way to use it is layered on top of a leave-in conditioner. I find that my hair responds best to layering my products, and this is a great intermediary between my sealant and my leave-in conditioner for just making my hair feel soft and moisturized even longer. So I love this. It's also a really good refresher, because even though it's water-based and very hydrating, a lot of the times when I'll apply a product to, especially a twist out, so if I apply like a water-based product to a twist out, it'll usually feel soft, but I've like totally destroyed the definition because of the water in the product. But this, I can apply to my hair and it gives me moisture, but it doesn't disturb the curl pattern that's been left by my twist out. So I love it for that. It is very lightweight, but gives you a ton of moisture at the same time. So if you're someone who tends to get a little bit weighed down by moisturizing creams, this one would be really good for you to try. I've seen people with looser curl patterns and who have finer hair use this as their solo product, and it does really well. My mom, for example, has I think 2A hair, and her hair is super duper fine when it comes to the texture of her hair, and I think this would be really good for her, for giving her a nice amount of curl definition while also leaving her hair very hydrated and not weighed down. So I love this stuff. Great on wet hair, dry hair. Another of my favorite products of 2020 is the Uncle Funky's Daughter Midnight Train Leave-In Conditioner. I can't find my big one. I think I might have used it up, so I have this little travel size here, but this is a small but crucial step in my styling session. My hair dries out very quickly after I get out the shower, so I try to keep it damp as long as possible when I'm applying my leave-in and my styler, and this one does a phenomenal job at keeping my hair hydrated and moist while I'm trying to get the other products slapped onto my hair. It has the added benefit of smelling like Skittles. It's very tropical and candy-ish. I've always said in the past that my hair doesn't do well with just plain water. It has to have like a mix of oils and humectants if it's going to be in a spray for it to do anything to my hair, and this is a perfect mixture for me. It keeps my hair damp, but not only that, it adds its own moisture and softness in between, so it's giving me another layer of moisture, and I absolutely love it. So going into another crucial step of my wash day is sealants, and this year the oils and butters have come through for me heavy, because as I mentioned, my hair's been straight for 2 months, and all I've been using on it is oils and butters, and they have been such a huge part of that. So another video that's going to be in my straight hair series are my top products that I've been using on my straight hair. So a few of them are going to be in this video. So starting off with the Melanin Hair Care Multi-Use, got some hair there, very, very well loved. The Melanin Hair Care Multi-Use Pure Oil Blend. You guys, this was in my 2019 favorites video. I've been going to town on this oil. I'm still not even to the halfway point. Like, when Whitney says this stuff is concentrated, she means it. This oil is fabulous. I use this as a detangling oil in my straight hair because it doesn't matter if my hair is straight, it tangles like it's nobody's business. So yeah, this is a phenomenal product for detangling. It also adds a ton of shine and softness, and it uses premium oils. You're not going to see a lot of filler oils in here. We've got sweet almond oil, avocado oil, jojoba seed oil, argan oil. It also has a very soothing smell. I love the way this stuff smells. I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's very nice and it's very soft. And it doesn't leave your hair greasy. I go to town with this and it sinks right into my hair. So I love this oil 2 years in a row. It's in my favorites. I don't know when I'm gonna need another one because this stuff is like built strong to last long. It's awesome. Now this oil is bittersweet. If you guys saw my, if you saw my 5-hour live stream video talking about my Black Friday wish list, and also I did an unboxing of some skincare products, midway through it turned into like a therapy girl session. That we're gonna talk about that video later in this video. But that video I talked about my kind of dating life that's been whatever. This year's been a mess in so many ways, but this was my dating hair oil. There was this guy I was seeing this year, and whenever we would go out I would use this oil every time because it smells amazing and it left my curls feeling very soft, but mostly for the smell. It's like intoxicating. This is the Uniqurl Aloe and Almond Moisture Sealing Hair Oil. You guys, just like the deep conditioner from this brand, it has that same sugary, crystallized lemon bakery fragrance. It smells amazing, hence why it was my date oil. Not only did I use it for that purpose, I would also use it after several different wash days because it makes a great sealing oil. After you apply your leave-in conditioner, it seals that moisture in very well, and it's very light but also so softening, and again, it doesn't leave my hair feeling greasy, so it absorbs very quickly. But that scent, you guys, that is what keeps me coming back to this one. Another favorite from Bask and Bloom is their stimulating herbal oil. This is another one that I have used so much over the past 2 years. Nozzle here, you can just really like get in there, and I've used this to do scalp massages. It has a very unique citrus mint fragrance, which I have not come across in any other product I've tried. This is a great oil blend that I've actually mixed in with the accompanying Brahmi root deep conditioner just to give myself a little bit extra nourishment when my hair is feeling particularly dry and I just want to like up the ante of awesomeness a little bit. So I've used it in so many different ways. I accidentally left it in my car during the summer last year, and I used it as like a hot oil treatment when I got home, and it just smelled so good in the bathroom. But yeah, this oil is great. As you can see, it's 4 ounces, but again, I still have over half left. This is a type of oil where I don't need as much as I would for some oils that may not be as concentrated. This one has gone a long way and it's very therapeutic, so this is another one that I want to have in my stash at all times. And rounding out my sealants are a couple of butters. The first here is actually part of a little group, or you can get them individually, and it is the Annabelle's Perfect Blend Mermaid Hair Butters. I'm trying to get as many as them if I can without causing an avalanche to go on my sink right here. But these are the Annabelle's Perfect Blend Mermaid Butter set. I think it's still available. She's closed right now, but she opens on February 5th. So if you go to her website and she's out of stock, that's just temporary. She'll be opening back up in February. But I got the sample set so I could try different scents to see which one I like the most. But they all smell amazing. So they all have the same base formula, but just different scents. We've got Saltwater Princess here. We've got Mermaid Cove. So just a really nice simple shea butter blend that melts right into your hair. I would just alternate these depending on what scent that I was reaching for that day. They've also been really awesome for my straight hair as well, mainly to smooth flyaways, since shea butter is a thicker, firmer butter, so it helps to almost give you like a pomade type of vibe with helping to discourage any frizzies. So those come in individual fragrances, but I would recommend, if you check them out, just getting the bundle because they're travel friendly. Whenever, again, traveling becomes a thing, you can put them in your purse, you can use them on your body, and they all smell so good. So they also make good gifts too, really good size, so you can put them in like cute little, you know, shower bags or what have you for like events and stuff as well. And this butter is so awesome, it's getting its own review as well, but suffice to say, this has been the most clutch product since my hair has been straight. This is probably one of the main reasons I've been able to keep my hair straight for 2 months. And it is the Ancient Cosmetics Tropical Pineapple and Bergamot Body Butter. Now, I initially planned to use this on my body, but I don't like using lotions and stuff like that, so this eventually found its way into my hair care routine. And as you can see, yeah, I fell in love with this butter. It has been such an awesome product for keeping my hair straight. My hair does not want to be straight, it wants to be curly, so it is reaching out for any bit of moisture it can get, and it expands, which is why I haven't worn it down a ton of times since it's been straight. But once it does that, I'll apply this butter. It's another Shea butter blend, which is a bit heavier, has more weight to it. So when I use this product, it helps to take down some of the volume that comes with it trying to expand. So it helps to seal out the moisture from the elements, which in turn keeps my hair straighter for longer. And an added bonus is that I don't like the smell of shea butter. This smells just like a juicy pineapple, no shea butter at all. I use this product to style my hair to give me some cute little heatless waves, and I filmed a video about that as well. And I also use this to detangle my hair while it's been straight, and I just love this butter so much. And if the name sounds familiar to you, they advertise a lot on like the Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked, so if you see them, they're legit. Don't be scared of Ancient Cosmetics. A huge savior in keeping my sanity while my hair has been straight, for sure. And my last two favorite products of 2020 are my two stylers that I use the most this year. The first being, of course, my longtime favorite, the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic. You guys know that this is like my HG of HG. I love this product. It is solely responsible for me finally being able to achieve a wash and go after many years of failed attempts. It is super slippery and moisturizing. I can even use it on dry hair. And last but not least, and it is cold because you're supposed to keep it in the refrigerator, the Ecoslay Orange Marmalade Flaxseed and Aloe Curl Definer. This has been such a pleasant surprise of 2020. It left me with one of my best wash and goes ever. I was just thrilled with this product and raving about it in my review. It is very similar to the Curly Magic. The Curly Magic is aloe based, whereas this one is flaxseed and aloe based. So they both have that kind of like stretchy, slimy consistency when you first get it out of the container. I would say that the hold on the Curly Magic is a touch softer than the hold of the Orange Marmalade, but I love a good crunchy gel, so that doesn't bother me at all. They both give my curls a slightly different look. I would say that the Orange Marmalade makes my curls a little bit tighter, probably due to the flaxseed that's included in this, and I found that the Curly Magic is a little bit slipperier and the hold is not as crunchy, so my curls are not as tight, but they still look great, and I get a ton of wear out of my wash and goes and my twists and twist outs when I use this. But both of these stylers have been amazing in giving me some really great hair days this year. So that's it, you guys, my 20 favorite products of 2020. I plan to use and try and review so many other things this year, but if 2020 taught me anything, is that plans meant kind of nothing this year. So I'm hoping for a great 2021. I hope that we all are gonna have a much better year, you guys, because good lord, this wow. I also want to thank you all so much. One of my goals for 2020 was to open up and talk about some more personal topics on my channel, and I started off the year with my first date in 3 years Tinder video, where you guys saw me get ready for my first date in literally like 3 years. I still watch that video and remember that. Actually, tomorrow, December 31st, will be a year since I went on that date and filmed that video, and now I'm not talking to that guy. But you know, that was a big step, and I was really excited and nervous to share that with you guys. So you guys went through my first date with me. We got into talking about Brazilian bikini waxes and my tips for getting your first Brazilian video. We got personal with that Lumi deodorant video that I did over the summer, and we had that just mind-blowingly personal 5-hour live stream video. And I'm so glad you guys that have stuck around and that were with me, not only on that video, but in general for this year. I actually lost a lot of subscribers after I did that live stream. We talked about a lot of things in that video, a lot of personal adult topics, so I guess some people were just here for hair, and that's okay. This channel is not only going to be about hair, but just a variety of different topics. But that video turned into a totally different thing than I expected. But if you guys were with me in that live stream that night, I appreciate you so much. You guys gave me some great words of encouragement that I really needed. This year has totally sucked, and I thank you guys for sticking with me after that video, because it hurt my feelings when I saw how many people unsubscribed to that video. I was like, okay, sorry for being a person, you know. But yeah, so I'm glad for those of you who have joined me since that video and that have stuck around beforehand. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully 2021 has some amazing things in store for all of us. Happy New Year. Love you guys. Bye.